Show me you can accept this kingdom's past and claim responsibility for its future. Oh my god, the Grave of Ash. I never understood what she meant by the Grave of Ash. She's talking about the Kingdom's Edge. It feels like that attack should have a greater radius than it actually does. Oh god damn! I have a feeling this is what lets me get through the Black Barriers. As predicted, the solution to the Black Barriers was in the Kingdom's Edge, but not as predicted. It wasn't down here. I was completely expecting it to be down here. No. It was all the fucking way over here. That's crazy. Because I think, well, to be more precise, I think it was like down here. So that is really interesting. I wonder what this is. Well, obviously we're going to check it out because we're going to explore all of the Kingdom's Edge, or at least as much of it as I can find. But yeah, that's really cool, really interesting. Because now I believe we should be capable of getting through pretty much every barrier in the game. At least all the ones that I've encountered so far. Yeah, let's just head back to the bench. Head back to the bench, the bench, and the bench. Look at that cast-off shell. Yeah, so that is not that location down there. That is really interesting. And it looks like this area I'm in is going to connect to the lower section when I sort of go down past the little grubby bit. Okay, grub's over there. This is fine. We can get there. That looks like a straightforward enough one to find. Although I guess I don't technically know. Yeah, okay. So it's just through this broken wall, most likely. Oh, you little shitbags. Yeah. Eat it. Bastards. Nice. Yeah, okay. Straightforward enough grub to find. That's not one of the really complicated ones. And then I don't think there was anything else of note down here, right? This looked like a relatively linear segment. And they never hide breakable walls behind, like, stuff like that. They're pretty good at telegraphing the secrets in this game, so that's definitely a very strong point of the game, and also means I don't need to worry too much about hitting, like, trying to go for hidden things. Obviously, we're going to check this out. Ooh, shortcut. And also, Wanderer's Journal? Yes, Wanderer's Journal. That makes sense. And this, I think, is going to descend into the lower segment. Ooh, here we are. We can test whether we can bypass the Black Barriers now. Oh no! Hang on. It does not let me get past the Black Barriers. Huh, I have no idea then. Interesting, okay, in which case, let's mark this as a Black Barrier. That caught me completely off guard. Maybe the thing that gets me through them is down here, and maybe it is down here, and maybe I needed this to get down there, or maybe this is something else entirely. I'm trying to think of any doors, any, like, ancient places that would have not opened up before me, you know? Might be a key to a specific thing. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But the question is what, right? Because I don't think I've run into anything that would be specifically that. Yeah, that's really, really interesting. I have no idea. Okay, and come to think of it, we can probably collect the third flame now. Yeah, it looks like this is pretty damn linear so far. At least, assuming I'm not missing anything. Let's check. Are there any grubs down here? No, not really. Hey, bud, can you just chill there? We good? Because you can't fit through here. Cool. Good man. Okay, so now, the thing I'm curious about is, would this have been closed if I didn't have the King's Brand? Or when I get to the point where the King's Brand is relevant, is it going to be, like, obvious? Oh, is this the third Nail Master? Oh, he looks like a Nail Master. It's got to be, right? Yes. Okay, finally, we have the set. Because I at least assume there's only 3, because there's 3 notches on the thing. How did you find me? Down here, where the world ends. Yes, I know why you're here. You came to learn the nail art from the legendary nail master, Oro. It is the law of the great nail shades that I must pass down my teachings to those who are worthy. But no law forbids me from exacting a payment for my time. If you truly wish to train under me, prove it with Geo. 800? Peasant's change. Okay. We have our final nail art. The Dash Slash. That's a dramatic name. Still found no use for these. I imagine they probably deal a lot of damage, but they're way too hard to get off. I must say, you are an excellent pupil. Your skill with the nail and your thirst to become stronger. You remind me of my brothers. I have taught you all I can. Go back into the world, traveller, and leave me to my solitude. Dope. Dope, dope, and dope. I can't bow, unfortunately, otherwise I would. If I could bow, I would. But interesting, it means this isn't a plot thing at all. Curiouser and curiouser. Let's see this then. Okay, it's much longer range than the regular one. I've never used them because they take so long to get off. I mean, just look. You can move around freely while you're charging, to be fair. I probably should be using these. Yeah, goddamn. That's probably worthwhile. Whatever. I prefer just spam attacking. Is this guy alive? Is this a boss? Stronger brothers. Is this a warning? Do not proceed. Oh, hey. Shaky ground. Nice. There's the grub. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure this is going to be the end of a pathway. Ooh, there is quite the collection of secrets here, isn't there? This is not an empty house. That is a ground pound spot, isn't it? Yeah. This is cool. There's just like a layer of ground pound segments. Okay, so there's that one. I have no idea where we're going now. We are going fucking down. My god. Oh, there we go. That was a good one. How did I not kill that thing? What the shit? Hang on. Another shaky ground. Yeah, I want to check the pathway back up here, because again, I'm paranoid. There we go, that seemed like a thing. But it isn't. What? Okay. That's just a shape. It resembles those things that were on the very top of Crystal Peak. Just it's not lighting up. That's quite strange. Still further? Still further! Holy fuck! We are going to the depths of the fucking earth here, aren't we? And now we're surrounded by bone. This is the ancient basin, right? The ancient basin was what had this kind of decor. Deeper we go. Oh my god, is this just literally the biggest geonode ever? Is that what this is? I mean, that's a lot. But like... Is that... Surely that can't be all that's down here. 400 geo? I mean, it's an interesting thing. That's like a giant geonode, but is it really all that just for 400 geo? I mean, it's awesome as like a design, but it is a weirdly small reward. You know, a Hallow Nest seal would be worth more. That's so strange. I mean, again, conceptually, like flavor-wise, that's really cool. It's just like a colossal geonode. But in terms of sort of like from a gameplay perspective, I'd have thought an area that was this elaborate would have something a bit more unique. Like maybe one of these things. That would have made a lot of sense, right? Had that been down there? Because that thing even resembled a giant version of these. Yeah, I mean, I guess we head back now, right? Ooh. What do we have here? A charm! Does this make me attack faster? Slash much more rapidly. Now that is interesting. Okay. Cool. Just a random charm here. That's really awesome. I'm glad I found that. Who does that remind me of? Haven't I fought a bug that looked like that? I fought a ghost bug that looked like that, didn't I? I'm pretty sure one of the ghosts, the guy who had the spinning scythe, I think resembled this. So, we have now explored this upper section of Kingdom's Edge to my satisfaction. Which means we need to be making our way to the lower section of Kingdom's Edge. Okay, so that's the black barrier that I still can't get through, which intrigues me. Because yeah, whereas before I thought by finding the King's Brand, I thought I'd found the answer to my question. The question being, what gets you through the black barrier? The answer is the King's Brand. But now, no, turns out I've just got another fucking question, which is, I still don't know what gets me through the black brand, and now I also don't know what the King's Brand does. So now there's two things which I don't know the answer to. Guess we will figure it out eventually, because I'll be damned if I'm finishing this game without figuring that shit out. Yes, and this is the other exit that we haven't explored. What? Or is it further up? Oh, it might be a one-way one. Okay, it looks like that's a one-way entrance, so we need to go down, we need to go the tram route. So we've explored the hive to the best of my ability. There was an area in the hive I could not get to, and I couldn't figure out how to get there. I was assuming it was an entrance from Kingdom's Edge. If that turns out not to be the case, we will need to check out the hive again. Interesting, we have some greenery here. That's cool. Little unexpected as well. Yeah, look at all these plants. That's interesting. Why is there plants here? Okay, yeah, now we're in a new room. We haven't explored this room fully, so we are going to need to be a little careful. And I'm expecting to find possibly some kind of ground pound section that gives me an entrance into the hive. Specifically the section of the hive that I couldn't access when I went through the hive before. Crumbly ground, crumbly ground. Yes, there we go. And yes, this is the way that connects to this. But does this take me into the hive? The million-dollar question. That looks like a sweet, sticky entrance. Nice. Yeah, so this is a really cool thing that they did when they designed this area, right? It's a common thing. This is hardly unique to Hollow Knight, but it's just a really interesting and good piece of game design. This entrance from above was visible from the normal section that you can access, right? So what you do is you see this here and you realize, right, there must be a way in from above. So then when you're running around, you're filling in the map, you're experimenting with the areas, you discover, oh, okay, there is a section of Kingdom's Edge that exists above the hive. So you can quite easily put two and two together like I did and figure out that you're supposed to get in from outside. Because if they didn't make this bit here visible, I would obviously know that there was a grub here, but I'd have spent a while inside the hive trying to figure it out. But the fact that they showed me that there's a way in from above indicates that you are supposed to get here a different way. It's very good attention to detail. It's a really good piece of game design there. A lot of vines. Ooh, some crystals as well. Okay. Let's go for a little swim. Are we supposed to super blast our way across this lake? Yeah, I think what you're supposed to do, because I think the idea is that you can come here early if you just have the blast from the crystal area. That's why they put that crystal there, is to remind you of it, I think. So you can use the charged burst to blast your way across. But, crucially, this middle section is only accessible if you have the acid swimming capabilities. Yeah, so you can get across, but you can't get the grub. You need the acid swimming to do that. And this should drop me into the Royal Waterways. Yeah, okay, cool. And that's that as well. We have pretty much explored out the Kingdom's Edge, which means I'm very confused, because I can't get through those black barriers yet. Oh, no, never mind, I'm not confused anymore. I think I know what I'm supposed to do to get through those black barriers. It is entirely possible that I need to progress the game by taking out... No, hang on. No, because I can't get to this guy. Maybe I just need to take out this one, and then I'll get something related to the black barriers. That is the only thing left that I can think to do. Because all of the obstacles that remain in my path, as far as I'm aware, are the black barriers. Hang on a minute. I was like, how do we get to this grub? There is a passageway, almost hidden behind the fucking black egg. Yeah, what I want to do before we take the next step of killing the Watcher is I want to hoover up the grubs that we can. Yeah, I want to check out the grubs that I think we can get. So we'll start with this one. We can also do the final flame. That's probably worth doing before the Watcher. Okay. Oh yeah, wow. There's literally just a gap here that I never went down. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? It was that obvious? I went past that like multiple times. I didn't even register that it was, a survivable drop. I guess my brain kind of filled in crystals there. It was like, no, there's crystal death down here. No, it just didn't. Wow. God damn, that was fucking easy. Oh, you bastard. I wondered where these grub mimics appeared in the game. Because one of them shows up in the arena, and I'm like, they don't have unique enemies in the arena as far as I'm aware. So grub mimics are going to be a thing. Cool, I mean, that was straightforward. Did I just not explore the fucking Queen's Gardens properly or something? Because the fact that I missed 2 grubs is a big deal. Let's stug bug our way back to the Queen's Gardens to check it out. Was it because I was kind of speed running through this area? Hang on. Oh, no, wait. Oh, no, it's up. I can see why I didn't find it. Because I am seeing no indications of any kind of shenanigans here. Let's check if there's a way to get into it from the side. Oh. Okay. I can see why I missed that. I would say that one's not very well telegraphed. But at least they give you the map. So grub telegraphing isn't actually the biggest deal in the world. Remember when we had to do that flower quest? That was fun. That was, yeah, honestly, the flower quest was, like, really fun. I really enjoyed the flower quest. Trying to get all the way from there to here without taking damage, that was pretty sick. Oh, fuck. At some point, we're going to have to try and complete all the Hunter's Journals. If we get to to what I think is nearly the end of the game and we haven't completed them, I am going to make an effort to do that. Okay, now this is a bit... Yeah, this looks like it might be behind a barrier of some kind. Oh, no. What? Hang on. Didn't I do this? I swear to fucking God I did this. Did I just go away to try and get more health and then forget to come back? Holy fuck. Like, how did I miss a grub here? I just forgot about it. Because I remember trying this. And I remember, it must have been that I just went away to get health and then forgot what I was doing. My mind, in some cases, is like a steel trap, and in some cases, is like a wooden trap that doesn't really trap anything. Woof, there we go. God damn. God damn. Well, okay. Good thing we got the grub map, eh? Oh, shit. Okay, getting back down is interesting. I guess you can still go on the fucking walls, but I prefer to do it like this. Shit. Are there any other grubs that look obtainable? That, I think, is related to the lower section. I don't know what the fucking deal is with that. I still don't know what the deal is with this, either. Are those all the grubs left in the entire game? Holy shit, they are. It's literally just those 2 grubs. Let's head back to Dirtmouth, because I want to head to the Mantis Village and check stuff out, but I also want to find out what we get from Grubfather. There's 2 grubs left. I assume it's just going to be a lot of money, but it's probably going to be a lot of money, so... While he's checking his shit out, I'm going to take the next break of the stream, and I'm going to end the next YouTube video. He probably isn't going to be chucking for that long. It's so cute. It's really cute, isn't it? Oh, 2 shinies. That's amazing. We found some grubs. Apparently, we found a lot more grubs than I thought since the last time we were here. Holy fuck. Next time, we're going to be checking out the last few grubs. We're going to be seeing if we can figure out what the deal is with the bug that's near the Mantis Village that I could never find. And then after that, I think, before we take out the next streamer, we're going to go get the final flame and we're going to see if we can beat Grim. If you want to see me challenge a boss, then I want to change up my outros. Don't click on the next video. Just sit back. You know, hallucinate vividly. Imagine what it will be like for me to fight Grim. Don't bother clicking on it. You can come up with some better scenario in your head, I'm sure. Alternatively, if you want to see what actually happened, you can click on the video. I feel like I was trying too hard there. Fuck it, whatever. Just watch more videos, subscribe. I should probably start throwing that in there. Subscribe. Click on the button, please. I would appreciate it.